Hey Capricorns, this is Sierra with Shooting Star Tarot. Welcome back to your video. We're going to call this the first half of May. And I got some cards out here already because this is like the fourth time I'm trying to do your video and things just keep going like crazy and chaotic. You would not believe. I even broke a nail and I hate broken nails. They drive me insane. But it's not your fault. So the last couple times, um the last couple times I did the video, or was trying to do the video, I just put it away because it was just like I said, chaos. Even this very last time, I'm like, unbelievable, what is going on here? So I just want to do my little intro. Thanks to you guys for being here. Thanks for positive um, energy and feedback so far. Remember, I am accustomed to doing personal readings. I'm just moving the camera along your 5 cards, trying to. Okay. I'm accustomed to doing personal readings, so I'm still trying to figure out the best ways, to deliver these messages to groups. I'm still getting used to trying to deliver a message, in the best way possible to more than one person at a time. So I'm still learning, but again, you guys have been so positive and so supportive already. I know I'm just waiting for things to get better and better. So yeah, Caps, I was just feeling like maybe you was dealing with some chaos, recently, or maybe even yesterday was just like a chaotic day, and um, yeah, this is a general message. Don't force anything to fit. Remember, don't get stuck on the gender of the cards. If you see a queen or a king, they're neutral. And this is energy, so it could be what's going on, what has went on, or what you're moving towards. Okay? So, you got the 8 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Judgment card, and the 7 of Wands. And on the bottom of this deck, you have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So, Caps, I am thinking someone is asking themselves, do I stay or do I go? Some Caps have possibly been in a third party situation or been dealing with some type of heartbreak or heartache, and they're trying to figure out which way they're gonna go now, and trying to do so while also standing up for themselves, not forgetting who they are and where they came from, trying to remember not to lose themselves in this situation or this relationship. And whew, I don't know why I feel like sighing, but I'm thinking that this is possibly going to be more Capricorns are going to be leaning towards walking away, especially with this Ace of Wands smack dab in the middle of the reading. Some Capricorns have been feeling like, with the 6 of Wands in reverse, they have not been getting the attention they deserve and desire. And they're ready to, move elsewhere where maybe they can get that, Maybe someone else can offer them what they're looking for. And with this Judgment card here and 20 breaking down to 2, I'm thinking somebody was fighting with decision, was fighting with the idea, do I stay or do I go? And I'm thinking, like I said again with this Ace of Wands here, I think maybe a lot of you are deciding to hear this judgment call and maybe move on to things that better serve you. You don't want to deal with no heartache and pain no more. You don't want to deal with people not respecting who you are, things being unbalanced. You know, you want things to be balanced. You want what you deserve. When I see the Judgment card, I always think of karma or karmic situations as well. You know, maybe this was a karmic situation for someone, one side or the other. And I keep seeing the Knight of Wands. Maybe some information came through, or you're going to get some information. I don't want to say possibly about who the third party is, but possibly. I am shuffling my Victorian steampunk deck to try and get some clarification, some clarifiers out here. And let's start with, resistance. Let's start with the Three of Swords in reverse. See if we could kind of get deeper into if this is a third party, a separate relationship. What's going on? Okay. Just cut across. Okay. The World in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Fixed energy, I feel like when the World is in reverse, things are not moving at the moment. You know, maybe things are delayed because you're needing closure or trying to figure out how to grasp closure from this situation, how you're going to move forward, especially again with that Ace of Wands in the middle of your reading. First card for Three of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands. That's double confirmation. Seven of Wands is already on the board. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So again, yeah, with this Three of Swords, I'm thinking somebody heard the call and got the courage to stand up for themselves, and they're figuring out how things, way too many, figuring out how they want things to be, how things should be, maybe trying to figure out exactly what it's going to look like when, it comes, and look what falls out. The Fool. Yeah, I think you guys are ready to just move in a different direction. Even if it's not with a person, I think you're just ready to leave whatever or whoever this is in the shadows. I mean, but the Eight of Cups is reversed, so I always think of when I see the Eight of Cups in reverse, should I stay or should I go? So some Capricorns are questioning whether they should stay or go. So I think maybe there are some staying and some going, but for the most part, I think a lot of Capricorns have made the decision to do what's best for them. At least stand up for themselves. At least do that. And then Eight of Beetles or Eight of Pentacles falls out. And this is, I think this is saying this is going to take some work. Maybe some work to heal from. Maybe some work to get over. Maybe some work to, take this leap of faith. Stay in a position where you are standing up for yourself again. Doing what's best for your greater good. And I want to see if I can get since this seems to be a love spread for you Capricorns, I want to see if I can get cards for the partner in this situation. And remember, this can go either way. You could be walking away or standing up for yourself among someone, or someone could be walking away from you. So I am asking for 5 cards or so on the partner in this situation. We are going to use the, let me take a look at the clarifiers over there. We are going to use my triple goddess deck. Love this deck. Okay, so energy for the partner of Capricorn for the first half of May. The partner, I'm looking at this judgment card sitting next to Ace of Wands, and I'm also feeling like this could be someone hearing their calling. Someone deciding to put work or effort into maybe something new that they want to pursue, something that they maybe wanted to give up on before. Maybe if you're resonating or relating in both ways, maybe the release of this heartbreaking energy will help to move you into that direction. And the energy at the bottom of your partners, we have the Queen of Wands. And look at her. She's like beautiful, and people are almost like praising her. And look, she's dressed so finely, and I don't know, maybe this is a person who just knows they shit don't stink. Maybe, they got options or something. Maybe they were just, well, with the 3 of Swords in reverse, yeah, maybe they definitely did. And maybe they were feeling like untouchable. Wow. Okay. And we have come right back out. The 8 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Again, putting time and dedication into something. I think putting time and dedication into something that they're trying to start anew again as well. When I see the Wheel of Fortune, I see, a new cycle here. Oh, it's 2 cards. Okay. So overall energy, the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with a Gemini, an Aries, Pisces, fire, earth. I mean, I don't like to get stuck up on the signs. I really don't. But okay, so this partner is trying to work towards letting something go as well. Okay, so let me just say you got the 8 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Cups upright, and the Lovers in reverse. Okay. So yeah, I think this partner is trying to release something of their own. They're trying to decide how to move forward in, I think, all aspects of their lives with the Wheel of Fortune in between the work and the releasing. I definitely feel like they're trying to do the work on themselves as well. Maybe the reason why they haven't given you the attention or the time you think you deserve, because they've been trying to work on personal issues of their own. And in between the 10 of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed, we have the 3 of Cups. And 3 of Cups is usually about celebrating, being with family and friends. I also think of recognition. And I look at this card and see how it seems to be, or it seems like her friends, are cloaked in colors, and then she's white. Her gown is white. That's always, or sometimes, I'm not gonna say always. This is significant to me in this case. Um, maybe this is the white is pure, and somebody is like rebirthing, not rebirthing, but starting a new cycle. Um, Clean slate, fresh start, celebrating the release of this Ten of Swords, whatever it is. Um, and with the Lovers in reverse, I'm just feeling like both partners um, may have not been able to put their all into the situation because they were dealing with personal stuff, personal issues. And sometimes, we have to learn how to be whole within ourselves in order to be something or to be there for others. Sometimes we are dealing with so much in our own head or in our own minds, we forget how to be, who we need to be to the people around us. Sometimes it's hard, period, being who that other person wants to be, especially if you feel like you are, or if you are feeling like you have put in the work and you're trying. Put it like that. It's hard when you think or feel like you are trying and the other person doesn't see you trying. So I haven't seen a third party yet. So this could just be someone heartbroken that things just did not work out or could not work out. But with this Ace of Wands in the middle, maybe there is a chance for a new start, a new beginning. Once people release certain shit they need to release amongst themselves. And I want to know, using my power deck here, what this Ten of Swords reverse is or was. We have flip out when I say that. The Two of Swords reverse, along with the Page of Cups. Someone, this person, couldn't decide whether they wanted to step into a relationship or not. That's what I'm getting. Not thinking they were ready. Maybe lack of self-esteem. Lack of being able to be committed because of the things that were going on around them or the things that they are stressed out about in their head. And we have the Seven of Wands here again in reverse this time. And yeah, this person was just doubting that they had what it took maybe to make this person happy, or maybe they doubted themselves because of, again, what they were dealing or struggling with. So things, just maybe didn't go the way one person expected it to go, or maybe one person tried to rush things versus letting things kind of happen naturally or at a pace that the other person wanted it to. But I see, things, I don't know, things not being too bad. Again, I do not see a third party. And what I have flip out here, Judgment. The universe trying to tell you something, trying to wake you up to something. And it could be that it is time to let this go here, this Ten of Swords, or that you need to realize that this new cycle is here for you, and that you have to put in the work. I think some of you have already put in the work, because some of you are celebrating. And I don't know, like I said, the celebration is in between the Lovers in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. I think most of you are celebrating letting go of this energy. You're celebrating the purity within maybe your mind, body, and spirit. Let's see if we could get anything on this Lovers card in reverse. Oh, okay. Let's see if we could get anything on this Lovers in reverse. This card wouldn't come up before. Now I just had a bunch flip out, but I'm going to take them. We got the Magician in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles again in reverse. The Sun. And the Ten of Swords. So, I see someone not, someone that was not working to their full potential. Someone that was not putting into the relationship what they could have or what the other person was, and waiting for brighter times, or with this Ten of Swords here, just waiting for things to get better. I think on one side someone is working on and waiting for things to get better, while maybe the other person is more so struggling with the situation, struggling with things not necessarily being how they want it to be. And I'm thinking this is maybe just currently, again, since I don't see any specific people on the board. I don't see a person. So I'm thinking, maybe this is just a couple going through hard times, going through their own individual crises or hard times. But the Sun is coming. The Sun is upright. And the Sun is coming. I think with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, though, we got the Eight of Pentacles 3 times. That is so crazy. But with this one coming out in reverse, it's just saying that someone was just, not happy the way things are going right now. They're not happy with how things are playing out. Well, I'm just gonna say going, or ended. Maybe their expectations are a little too high. Maybe you guys have to compromise and break the deck and get the Eight of Pentacles here. It's crazy work. When I think of Eight of Pentacles, I just think of putting in work, doing the work. So maybe you guys just both break down and do the work, and then the Sun comes out, and then this new cycle comes out, and then this karmic situation is over. But one person is definitely needing to let some shit go, and then there is someone who is also needing to stand up for themselves. So I am going to get a few cards from my fairy deck. I generally do not take reversals. If they do come out reversed, I'll turn it upright, and I'll keep in mind what reverse means for that particular card. Okay, Capricorn. I want to see if the fairies have anything for you. These are really big cards, so sometimes it's kind of hard to control. If you hear me like dropping stuff, no. Okay. The Eight of Cups, we get the first card to come out from the fairies. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So yeah, someone is choosing to move on, choosing that they, or feeling like they want more. And the next card, oh, our first person here, the King of Wands. I just think that's your energy, Capricorn. You feeling like you can do this. You can move on. You finally standing up for yourself, and I don't know, just being like, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna stay or go, but I'm gonna do one or the other. And I have come out in reverse. I'm gonna flip it up right. The World. So did we get the World already? I thought we did. No? Okay. Again, this is fixed energy, like for me, like the Wheel of Fortune. And this is telling you that something has completed and you have the freedom to go in any direction you want. Again, that's with choices. You have the choice to go in which direction you want to go. Okay. Gonna get one more card for Capricorn. What we got here? Wow. The Ace of Cups. Wow. You in with the Ace of Cups? So it's like someone is having to open up their heart to love. That's one side. And on the other side, the person is going through a rebirth, or you guys are rebirthing this love. You guys are beginning a new love, or you're just beginning something new with you having the power to choose where it is you're going. You know, some of you, again, like I said, is choosing to stay. Some is choosing to go. But however you're doing it, you're standing up for yourself while you do it. You're doing what's best for you, which is, I think, the important part of this situation. So, Cappies, I wish you the best, and I thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.